Hello there, welcome to another video. It's Max from maxjancar.com, and in this video what I'll do is share with you 5 reasons why contacting your ex after they dumped you is a horrible idea. And before you get all riled up, yes, I know this is an unconventional opinion, but it's actually a legit one. Because hear me out. The people who tell you need to wait 30 or 60 days or 45 days or whatever and then reach out to your ex, they're not giving this advice because of your best interest in mind. Usually, not usually, but like always, the people who tell you this BS is because false hope sells more get your ex back courses and books and coaching calls or whatnot than the uncomfortable reality, which is that after a breakup, after you get dumped, you should move on with your life and not contact your ex again. Granted, you have already communicated your interest that you are interested essentially in rekindling your relationship prior. So just putting that out there. If you want to go deeper into getting an ex back in general, by the way, go and download my reattraction cheat sheet, link in the description below. Now let's get on to the meat and potatoes, the main thing of this video. The first reason why contacting your ex after they dumped you is a horrible idea is because it diverts your focus from things that matter to things that don't matter. What I noticed over my 5+ years of coaching people with this stuff is that the people who opt for the whole 30-day no contact rule, let's say, or 45 or 60, whatever amount of days you have on your mind, these people focus on things like how they come across, the reattraction tactics and tools they should apply, and they completely forget about recovery, learning from the mistakes so you can avoid repeating them in your next relationship, be that with your ex or with someone else. They completely forget about resolving emotional issues. They completely forget about personal growth, like genuine personal growth done with the intention of growing yourself as a person and not with the intention of trying to inspire your ex to come back. And then because these people aren't interested in working on themselves and they focus solely on like how do I get my ex back, they become overly fearful and panicky, and they usually sabotage the whole reattraction process when the time comes where like their ex contacts them, they reach out, and they just butcher the entire conversation because they're insecure, they're fearful, they're panicking, all that good stuff. The second reason contacting your ex after getting dumped is a bad idea is because it's just desperate. It's smothering. It's needy. It shows you don't have anything else going on in your life. It shows you're only waiting for the other person to give you another shot. It shows a lack of self-respect. And I'm sorry, that just is not attractive, and it will repel the other person. The third reason to not contact your ex after they dumped you is because it's just disrespectful. Like, when your ex dumped you, they subcommunicate, or maybe they directly told you that they want space, that they want time away from you, and you constantly reaching out to them every like 30, 60, whatever days, it just communicates that you couldn't give less of a fuck about their desires. You don't have any respect for them, and you just want to bulldoze your way into another relationship. And obviously that will not work out. It's annoying. And like I said in the previous tip, it's just unattractive as hell. Tip number 4, excessive contact is probably what led to the breakup in the first place. 90-80% of people that come across my work that I interact with, they broke up with their ex because they were too needy, they were too suffocating, they gave too much of themselves to them. And what are you doing, if we can play a little thought experiment, when you're reaching out to your ex in, let's say, 30 days? Well, you're just giving them more of the same treatment that got you into a breakup in the first place. So you're basically doing the same thing that basically destroyed your relationship. And therefore, there's no way you're gonna get a different result this time. You're just gonna be like digging your own grave, and it's not a good thing to see. It's not a good way to go. And finally, the 5th reason contacting your ex is a bad idea is because it usually just upsets them. Not always, but most of the time, your ex is gonna be, well, they're gonna be grieving from the breakup. They're gonna be sad. They didn't want to necessarily break up, but they just felt they needed to. So you coming back into the picture, this only kind of reminds them of the things they lost, the things they left behind. And usually this just puts them in a sour mood, and when they're in a sour mood, they see you in a more negative light, they see the relationship in a more negative light, and usually what tends to happen is that they ultimately, like I said many times in this video, just get repulsed by your presence, and you basically sabotage the whole reattraction process, making it harder for yourself to get back with the one you love. So I hope this video made sense. I hope I convinced you that reaching out your ex after getting dumped is a really bad idea, because it is. And that's pretty much all from my side. If you want to go deeper into my work, into getting an ex back, go and download my reattraction cheat sheet, link in the description down below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.